Hey everyone, welcome to episode 81 of the Craftbeericans. No, we haven't done 81 episodes yet. If you've been watching all along, you know we're counting down from episode 99 all the way down, just like 99 bottles of beer on the wall. And the 80s have been particularly fun for me because we have done each episode with an 80s theme from the decade as well. And today we are talking 80s commercials, and my co-host is Spuds McKenzie. Got this little guy back in 1987 after a trip to Busch Gardens, and I'm a pack rat, so of course I held on to him. Who would have known 30 years later he'd be appearing in a YouTube video with me? But he really was a she. I don't know if people know that or not. Spuds McKenzie was the representative for Bud Light, Budweiser beer back in the 80s, and was actually a female dog, but was all over merchandising. There were t-shirts and cups and bottles and glasses and all kinds of stuff with Spud's likeness on it. And you know, I was in high school at the time, and I had a lot of the Spuds McKenzie stuff, which was a lot of fun to wear, and I wish now I still had it. I'm opting for Bill and Ted, an excellent episode hopefully here of Craftbeericans. Now the beer I chose today to kind of honor Spuds is called Two Brothers. It's Two Brothers Artisan Brewing, and it's called Dog Days Dortmunder Style Lager. Now, I've never had this before, and I don't know that any of the other Craftbeericans have or not, but it comes in a can, so I'm going to pour it into a glass so we can kind of see what it looks like, too. And of course, I'm having trouble getting it. So, you know, other 80s commercials, it's very light-looking beer here. Other 80s commercials that were popular and famous back in the day, the California Raisins. For Hardee's, I used to have the little characters of those. For some reason, the pack rat didn't keep everything, so those I do not have anymore. Of course, there was Max Headroom, who was doing Coca-Cola. The Noid, Avoid the Noid, Domino's. It was kind of the bad guy who ruined pizzas. And, of course, Clara Pella, who was Where's the Beef for Wendy's, and Herb from Burger King. And those two characters actually made it to, and we like to tie wrestling into some of these episodes. I do the wrestling stuff. So those two characters, Clarapella and Herb, both appeared at WrestleMania 2. They had different capacities. One was a guest ring announcer, or yeah, I think she might have been a ring announcer or a bell ringer, Clara was, and Herb, I think, was a timekeeper at WrestleMania 2. So that's kind of the wrestling tie-in. Spuds, of course, I went with Two Brothers Dog Days because, of course, Spuds is a dog. Got probably too much head on that beer, and I apologize for that. So let's take a taste here. It smells pretty good. It's not bad. So as we do things here on Craftbeericans, it's kind of got a plain taste to it. It doesn't wow me. It doesn't make me necessarily want to drink more of it. But the other Craftbeerican rating would be, if we were on a desert island, would I pour it out and piss in the bottle, or would I send a message in a bottle and ask for more beer? I would probably ask for more beer. This is not bad. I don't hate it, but it's not really, it kind of has a bit of a bitterness taste to it as well. And speaking of which, the IBU, which I'm just learning about, is a 27 on this beer. And Two Brothers Artisan Brewing out of Warrenville, Illinois, up north near the Chicago area, or at least not anywhere near here in Southern Illinois. So anyway, I would send a message in a bottle on this one, but as always, follow Craftbeericans, use the hashtag Craftbeericans, and we'll get you hooked up possibly with a t-shirt. And also check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course right here on YouTube. Cheers, and until next time.
The Craftbeericans, doing their part to make America better, one craft beer at a time.